What's good, second channel? I know it's been a while, but I feel like it's time to step up the grind. It's cool that we hit 1 million subs on the first channel. It's really cool that we hit 100K on the first channel, the main channel, probably the channel where you even found out about this channel. Gento, the original page, the main page, you know? But you know what's better than one 100K plaque? 2. You know what's better than 1 million sub plaque? 2. So I want to grind and take this second channel very serious. And so far, I like the direction it was going, but I want to take it even further. So I want to make a reaction video to something that I haven't really taken a listen to or even looked at since like 2010. Before I get into the video, I gotta let you guys know. Before YouTube, I felt passionately about being a rapper and being, you know, in the music industry. I was like, man, I'm gonna get signed. Like I used to have tablets with nothing but rhymes. I used to have like, what is those 5-star not the 5-star, like, you know, the notebook that you could put loose leaf paper in and you can like press the 2 things to open up to put more paper in. I had so much paper in there, the thing started breaking apart. I used to write and write and write and write and write and write and write music. That's it. I was trying so hard to perfect my craft, and I feel like if I would have continued focusing on music and taking music seriously, who knows how it would have turned out. But long story short, I ended up not being a rapper. I ended up moving on to something bigger and better, and that's YouTube. Would I trade in YouTube to be a rapper? Nah, because I believe everything happens for a reason. But this is something that I like the song. I like the song, but the music video. This is my first music video and I'm going to do a reaction to it. If you guys want to see more videos like this, or if you want to just see me post frequently on this channel, because I want to take the grind to 1 million. Well, I'm gonna hold up. I want to take the grind to 100K subs on here extremely serious, and I can't hit 100K subs by myself. So I need your support. Slap that like button for more videos like this. If I see enough likes, I'm not going to put like an exact number on it, but if I see enough likes and enough support in the comments, I'll do more videos. Maybe it won't be like old songs of mine. Maybe I'll just do like other videos like Dr. Phil and those type of videos. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you can even leave some suggestions down below. But the name of this video is Do That There. It was like a freestyle. In high school, right? There used to always be a table. It used to always be like the center table where dudes would like beat on the table, make a beat, and dudes would like go ahead and just spit to it, right? So I made a song to Do That There. It's an old song. A lot of stuff like I'm gonna react to is old. So it was old. I was young. It was 2010. I was like 17, 18 years old. So it's like, man, wow. I was a kid back then. I have even older stuff, and then I have like stuff I did just for fun. All of this stuff was for fun, but I think I talked enough, and let's do this. Let's do it. Again, this is old. I was not, being on camera wasn't as common as it is now. Back in 2010, people didn't start vlogging until recently. So, and all the selfies and stuff, that stuff for a guy at that time, guys weren't taking selfies and stuff like that with selfie sticks. So if you don't believe me, go look at anybody's first video when they first started doing YouTube. Listen to their tone and how timid they sounded. They just weren't comfortable yet. So it's gonna get pretty awkward. It's gonna get pretty cringe. The lyrics, however, I feel like the song was dope, but the actual music video was so. Woo! Alright, before I even go any further, look at my old room. It's like I have an old Windows, I think that's XP, or it might be 95. It's in black and white because at least it'll look a little cooler, you know, it'll give it like an old school feel to it. I have CDs, I have blank CDs. My car couldn't play like MP3s and nothing like that. I had an old 94 Volvo and it was ran down, bro. That was my first car. I bought it from my boy's stepdad, and he used to, in the hood, one thing you're gonna know is everybody knew a way to come up on bread. Yeah. So he sold me this 94 Volvo. It had like 150,000 miles on it. Had a crack in the windshield. It had like, on the side of it, it had like a major dent to the point where it's like, what is it called? Like, it was like Like a piece of it was like flapping off. Like the car was done, but it had a nice sound system. That's all I cared about. It got me from A to B for a couple years. I'd say it was taking me from A to B for a solid 3-4 years, but then after that, it just broke down on me. And then sometimes, there's the most scariest thing about it. I would turn the key, and I would drive, right? I'm driving on, freeway to go see my girl at the time. And then I would press brake, and then my car would shut off on the freeway. There's cars coming and everything. So I'm like, oh, shh. And then I'm like, man, like it was scary. That car was like a death trap, but luckily your boy is still here. And it's like, man. There's the motions, there's the old speakers and stuff like that. And one thing you're going to know is when I used to do music, I never cursed because I used to live in a small apartment next to, like, literally my bedroom would be like right here. And then my mom's was right there, paper thin walls. And she didn't play that. But when I did music, there was one word I used to love to say because it was my getaway word that I can say because I'm black. How you going to tell somebody not to say the word? I'm black. I can say it as much as I want. I don't know. Depending on this, I'll show you the song I'm talking about, and it's like every other word is the N word, basically.
I take the chick you rolling with, yeah, she with a star now, like Paul Stanley. Damn it, he's the star child.
I guess I'll do a breakdown. Let's just stop that right there. I take the chick you rolling with, yeah, she with a star now. Get it? Because I'm a star. I'm on the come up. I'm a rising star. And remember that. I take the chick you rolling with. It's gonna make sense. The songs that I made, even though it was like punchline crazy because they were supposed to be like meant for freestyle on the tables and stuff like that, but it makes sense. It's like a story I'm about to tell. One thing I'm going to say is don't love these hoes. You can't trust these hoes. Well, in DC, we don't call them hoes. We call them rollers. Don't trust these rollers because a girl will literally give me a hug and then go back and hug you. That's the cleanest way I can say it. I'ma still keep it PC on here. But you can use context clues when I say she's giving me a hug. Take the chick you rolling with. Yeah, she with a star now. Like Paul Stanley. Damn it, he's the star child. Paul Stanley was a guy on Kiss. He was called the star child. A lot of you probably went over a lot of people's heads, but it's cool. That's why this breakdown is going to be sick.
Never drove a Benz, pulling up to see some twins like Tia and Tamara. Can't tell me we just friends.
Never drove a Benz, pulling up to see some twins like Tia and Tamara. Can't tell me we just friends. All right, if I'm pulling up to see some twins, we're more than friends. We're more than friends. I'm gonna just leave that at that. If I'm pulling up, it's not in a Benz, but it's something. How am I going to do this? I don't know how I'm going to edit this because it's like I'm doing cuts, but I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Don't be mad. That's how the script go. You know when I'm done, I'm going to let the chick go.
Don't be mad. That's how the script go. If your girl chose to be with your boy Gento and instead of being loyal to you, don't be mad at me. Don't take out your anger on me. Take out your anger on her. She came to me. I didn't force her at gunpoint to come to me. She came to me.
Never can't tell me we just friends. Don't be mad. That's how the script go. You know when I'm done, I'm gonna let the chick go.
I feel like it's gonna be too many stops right here. I should have played it first and then do the breakdowns. Damn, it's too late now. We're in too deep. But anyways, the whole philosophy on this video is I'm not the one to be the lovey-dovey type. Any of my exes will tell you I'm not the lovey-dovey type. So it's like when the night's over, you can go back to your dude. I'm not trying to break up your relationship. I'm here to do my thing and I'm gone. I'm out the door. Don't bring my name up. I ain't bringing up your name. Don't bring up my name. We're just going to leave it at that. I had fun. I finished. I don't care if you did or not. I'm good.
Tell me we just friends. Don't be mad. That's how the script go. You know when I'm done, I'm gonna let the chick go. If you knew what I know, you wouldn't be loving these hoes. But you the type to give her your whole bank account, so.
If you knew what I know, you wouldn't be loving these hoes. But you're the type to give her your whole bank account, so. Anybody that's ever been in a relationship, they'll tell you one thing. These hoes ain't loyal. These hoes ain't loyal. These hoes ain't loyal. I'm spitting knowledge on these boys. I'm letting them know these hoes ain't loyal. That's it. I like point blank, period. Fun fact, I was in a relationship with this girl for a solid year or two. And I thought she was the one, bruh. I honestly thought she was the one. And I honestly saw us going far. But it was one thing. She didn't want to give me a hug. She didn't want to let your boy get a hug. I'm like, damn, just one hug. I'm not going to tell nobody. We've been dating for like 2 years. I can't get a hug? But it's all good. I didn't get a hug from her. I met her cousin. And her cousin was actually dating my boy. And her cousin... This is I'm giving you guys a story time with these reactions. And this is all, if I give you guys a story, I promise you it's all 100% real. I met her cousin and her cousin was messing with my boy. The funny thing is when I went down there, basically in DC, there's this place called Gallery Place, Chinatown, you know where the Capital One Arena is now. It used to be called the MCI Center, but now it's the Capital One Arena. I actually like the name Verizon Center. As soon as I got used to the Verizon Center, they changed it to Capital One Arena, but that's a whole nother story. But I went down there. I didn't know it was a double date, but me and my girl at the time, she lived down there by Gallery. So I went down there. We went to go see a movie. I can't remember what the movie was, but she had her cousin with her. She didn't tell me she was bringing her cousin. And I was like, And you know me, I look out for my people. I'm like, I said what I said, and she was cool with meeting my boy. I hate when girls say, "Is he cute?" Don't ask me, "Is my boy cute?" I don't know. She's like, "Oh, is he cute?" I don't know. I think at that time it was MySpace. At that time, MySpace existed, so I showed her a picture, and I guess she said he was passable or huggable. I guess since he was huggable, she was like, "All right, cool." So he came down there, I hit him up, and it was like hood rules. Basically, if somebody hits me up and says they got somebody for me, especially if it's like a hug situation, I'm like, shh. Wilt Chamberlain's my OG, boy. What you think I'm gonna do? OG Wilt? That's my OG for so many reasons. See, I can keep it real with you guys. OG Wilt is my OG. And that was my OG in high school. I'm like, if he did 100, I'm trying to hit 101. I don't think it was just 100. I think it was more, but you get what I'm saying? But that's what it is. It was like, as a kid, I hate to say this, but ladies, I'm keeping it real because I feel like I feel like this is my confessional. As a kid, that's all I wanted. All I wanted was hugs. I wasn't really looking for a partner. You see what I'm saying? Because I didn't need a partner. I was good by myself. So basically, the cousin ended up messing with my boy, and it was hood rules. He ended up getting tired of the girl because she was I will tell you firsthand. She's clingy? When they're too tight, is it clingy or clingy? Clingy. She was too clingy, and I was still dating the cousin, the one I was with for 2 years, and he was telling me stories. It's hood rules. God's talk. Ladies don't watch this. My demographic for women is so low, it doesn't even matter. So basically, it was hood rules. He was talking to her, but he wasn't really messing with her, right? And they were supposed to be like in love or whatever, but it's hood rules. That dude, my boy wasn't in love, and he was telling me all this stuff. I'm like, young, you hugged the first day? I just introduced y'all. Y'all hugged? What? I was like, God, I've been with her for like 2 years, and the closest I've gotten was, I can't tell you. It's too nasty. It's too nasty. I'm gonna still keep it clean. I mean, what I got was good, but it was like, that's it. I mean, dang, that's it. I could have gave myself a handshake if that was it. All right, now it's getting gross. Anyways, so he was basically done with the girl. So I'm like, hood rules, man, pass her. I'm like, are you sure you're done with her? Because it's still my boy. So I'm like, look at me. I'm the captain now. You come to my house. The hugs are mine. These are my hugs. Well, I hate to say it, but that's how your boy got his first hug. These hoes ain't loyal.
Look at me, I ain't the type to play no games. I'm Peter Parker looking for a Mary Jane. Ain't a hero, I can't save you, girl, but open wide and taste my world.
That's supposed to be like a bone apple teeth. Bone apple teeth. Yo, Chris Smooth is like a legend in the YouTube community. You can say what you want about him, but he's a legend in the YouTube community because he came out with the phrase, "Close your eyes, girl, splash." But this song was before that. So when I heard that, I was like, oh man, this man Smooth is like that. Like that was the coldest thing I ever heard somebody say. And it's like, it's funny because this song, I said something similar. Look at me, I ain't the type to play no games. I'm the captain now. I'm Peter Parker looking for a Mary Jane, but not the way you think. I know what you're thinking, but it's not like that. Completely sober, 100% sober. I'm 17. I'm not even old enough to drink. Completely sober. Look at me, I ain't the type to play no games. I'm Peter Parker looking for a Mary Jane. Basically saying I'm looking for a girl, but I'm not your hero. I didn't say I'm Spider-Man looking for a I said I'm Peter Parker. You don't have to, don't worry about my superhero, me being a superhero, because I'm not that. I'm not that. If anything, I'm Deadpool. I'm an anti-hero. I ain't the good guy. Trust me, I'm not a good guy. I'm Peter Parker looking for a Mary Jane. Ain't a hero. I can't save you, girl. If I hit you up and we start talking and dating, please do not look at me like I'm the one that's going to save you, buy all your stuff and get you out the hood, because I'm living in the hood too. I ain't here to save you. I ain't here to be the one to buy you new shoes, none of that. I'm sorry. This song, I'm telling you, every song that I talked about was 100% true. Every story I'll tell you is 100% true, because I feel like we've been knowing each other for so long. I can keep it real with you guys. So I'm Peter Parker looking for a Mary Jane. Ain't a hero. I can't save you, girl, but open wide and taste my world. I don't have to explain that. I honestly don't have to explain that. That was basically my version of close your eyes, girl. Spool. Basically, but that's cold though. If I would have heard close your eyes, girl, splash, that would have probably been in my song. But I didn't know. I was the only one that's like low key trying to put. It's kind. See what I'm saying? I wasn't saying curse words, but I wasn't making like Sesame Street songs. I'm like, if you pay attention, I'm not talking about no Sesame Street. And it was cool. My mom was just like, man, she was cool with me rapping. I don't know if she ever heard it, but she probably, I don't even know. She didn't hear any curse words because I never cursed in my songs. I'll say the N word plenty of times. You're going to hear that later, but I'm black. Who cares? But anyways, where were we?
That's how you do that there. Read between the lines, I really don't give a care. If you ain't know how I did that there, I'm the hottest dude breathing in this atmosphere.
Basically, I'm saying, damn, if you don't know how easy it is to pull these unloyal rollers, if I'm the only dude that knows how unloyal these rollers are, that these dudes, to me at that time, when especially as a kid, dudes who were like lovey-dovey in love, like literally catering to these rollers, it was mad corny to me because I'm like, bro, if you knew what I knew, man. And it was funny because DC is hella small. So I could see one dude, right? He's out here holding hands with this one girl and he's like lovey-dovey. He's like holding her books and holding her backpack and all this other extra stuff, right? Then I'm chilling on my block and I'm just chilling, right? And then she's over here and it's not even me hollering at her. It's somebody else that I know that'll holler at her. And she's over here. He's taking her to the crib to get a hug. Damn. In my head, I'm like, young, you're doing all this corny stuff. And my man just pulled her just like, if you knew what I know, you wouldn't be loving these hoes. But you're the type to give her your whole bank account. So, which basically means, in a way, you know your girl is unloyal, but you invested so much money in her, you don't want to believe she's unloyal. So this song had like deeper meaning, but this is the part where I privated this video, literally because people were being on nuts because of this scene, and it was like, bro, are you serious? And that's basically the end of the video. But that scene, out of everything I just talked about in the video, people were throwing, hey, where'd that vest come from? Hey, where'd the vest come from? Why didn't he just do it in the vest in the first place? Actually, I did two versions of it. In the first one, I actually wish I still had my old computer that had the original version. The original version, I did it all the way through with the white tee and the vest on. And it was actually a reversible vest that came with like this jacket with this coat or whatever. And it was pretty sick to me. But I don't don't know why I didn't just use this version. I guess because in this version I wasn't doing nothing. Like, look at this. Look at this. The whole thing. I'm like chilling. I was just chilling. I was like, man. I was like, man. I was feeling like I was the stuff, man. I was the stuff, but. There it is. That's that song. I know I'm gonna get roasted on it, but it is what it is. At least you know the meaning behind it. At least you've seen it. At least I had the balls to do it. So there it is. You guys can let me know down in the comments if you want to see more reactions. Actually, if you want to see more videos on here, I was even thinking about doing like old videos, like not even old videos. I was thinking about doing like non-reaction videos on here, but I think this has been way too long. I'll chop it up. Hopefully, it ends up being like a good amount of time, but. Yeah, that was pretty fun.